Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Gone Rogue. And in this episode of Gone Rogue, I am going to talk about the game within a game. That is right, in this episode of Gone Rogue, I'm going to talk about the game within a game and how to just appreciate being in the moment. So what makes me talk about this is just some random thing that came up on my social media feed, and one thing that is not being emphasized in today's game or today's world is being able to appreciate the moment, appreciate being able to take in the moment, or try to step aside from the moment, whatever you are in. I'm going to use an example, and it's an example that really actually happened. Is Kobe's last game of his career, where he scored 60 points in 2016 in the Mamba Out game, where he scored 60 points against the Utah Jazz. And Kobe started off bad in the first quarter, but he started to warm up in the second half, and we all know what happened in the fourth quarter. He scored 60 points. A couple of clutch shots at the end. Lakers were down bad in the first three quarters, but somehow Kobe, in his final game of his career, managed to pull off one of the greatest endings of any professional athlete. Might not be a championship, but 60 points at his stage of his career was something that nobody would ever top off. But back to what I'm saying is, in the post game, after the game, he went on. He had a press conference, and Kobe said, in one of the interviewers said, how did he do it? How did he manage to pull off a win with several shots that he missed in the beginning, and how he managed to get out in his career with a win? One thing that was mentioned that he said is that being able to take yourself out of the moment, try to appreciate the moment, take yourself out mentally, and try to digest the moment. This is when he was not where he was missing shots at the beginning of the game, and learning how to appreciate the moment. And now once you manage to appreciate the moment, then things will start going your way. And this can apply to anything in life, is being able to take yourself out of the moment. Whether you are being stressed out, or whether you're being yelled at, or something like that, it's being able to not have the moment get to your head and ruin everything that is going on. You don't want to have one of those bad moments and let that bad moment get to your head and ruin your vibe, or ruin everything that you are trying to achieve here. And that's what Kobe did. Kobe appreciated the moment, settled himself down, and he was able to coordinate himself and put himself in the best position possible to come out with the win. And I know if you've been a huge follower, if you've been a long time follower of this series of this YouTube channel. You know that I've always talked about Kobe like many of times. Did some unboxing videos that is related to Kobe. Played some Kobe Bryant video games. But that's the beauty of being a Kobe fan, or it's like a religion. That's the beauty of sports. Having that teaching in sports can be applied to anything in life. And I really don't understand how there are some people that sports in life don't go there, but they do. They interact with each other. They intertwine with each other, with the mentality, with the teachings, with everything that is taught in sports can be applied to anything in life. And yeah, that is really part of the Mamba mentality. And that is really part of the Mamba mentality, is being able to appreciate the moment. It's like appreciate the moment, being able to apply that moment, and being able to slow yourself down. And it's a game within the game. You're playing games with yourself in your mind, and it's being able to conquer, being able to overcome that stress, overcome that hurdle, or overcome that struggle with you. It's the game within the game. Once you manage to find out that it's the game within the game, then you can do whatever you want. And that is something that I took away from being able to watch that game and being able to appreciate the game of basketball, which is the game of life. And yeah, so just some random topic about the game within the game, something that I read on my social media feed, that one time that Kobe scored 60 points on April 13, 2016. I know where I was, and something that I'll never forget. And yeah, so that's all I just want to talk about for this episode of Gone Rogue. Not sure what I'm going to talk about in the next episode of Gone Rogue, because really, what is there to talk about? And I'm thinking of having some ideas that could be random from this point forward, since I'm super busy with stuff, something that I don't think of some topics to talk about. But yeah, so that's all I want to talk about for this episode of Gone Rogue. Hopefully you enjoyed something out of this Gone Rogue episode, something that you could apply this from what I said to anything in life. And yeah, so that's pretty much about it. That how much I want to share about Kobe and how it's the game within the game, whether it's in sports or something in life. And yeah, so that's about it for this episode of Gone Rogue. If you like this video, please give this video a super huge thumbs up. Comment section below what you think about what I said. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to get my other YouTube content that is on this channel. And thank you for watching Gone Rogue, and I will definitely see you on the next one.